Morning. Waiting for this freaking ELD to boot up its pre-trip inspection so I can cross it off. We're at the truck stop this morning still. It's 8:20 here. Figure I get there an hour before our appointment time. Oh, there it goes. It'll be more than enough. Because it says it looks like a lot of times they don't take you early. So some reviews are bad, some reviews are pretty good. The good ones are the more recent ones, so cross your fingers. Funny story, door 5. Broker called, and broker says, "Hey, when are you gonna be there?" I said, "Oh, I'm just down the street." Hang on a second, it's loud. "I'm just down the street." He goes, "Yeah, your appointment's for 10 o'clock, but they really want the product, so can you be over there?" I was like, "I'm literally heading over there right now." So they put me in a door, and we go into 5, which is that one right there next to that trailer, and yeah. And just like that, we are getting unloaded. We take our line off, put this fancy doohickey on there. They called and they said they really needed the product, so here we are. Oh, hopefully they can get that ramp up in there. Should. This trailer is nice because it's really, like, it's a high cube, so it sits pretty low and you never really have to dump your bags for them. I mean, that is a pretty nice trailer. You guys see how filthy those windows got? It's just from sitting there in that lot overnight. It sprinkled a little bit and it just made a mess. Same thing all over the truck. We'll try to get this fella washed here on the way home somewhere. Hopefully we're running into any weather. I really wanted to wash it on the way out, but I figured it would have got filthy here somewhere, so we didn't. It's all right. Maybe York, Nebraska, or Council Bluffs, Iowa. That way we're clean for the ride home. It ain't dirty, as you can see, but when you get up close to it and you go like this, then it's dirty. Maybe I should polish out these end caps on these tanks too. It should fairly easily polish out and look pretty sweet. Or maybe do some quilted tank covers on the back here, like short ones. That'll look pretty cool too. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. I want to get a Peterbilt step box over here too. There's one for sale in Sheboygan, fairly cheap. It'll fit nicely here. Maybe on the other side too, but I don't know if I'm going to put an APU there or not. Kind of debating on that. The reason being is because I have those posts on the back of the truck, the battery posts, like behind, and I could just run a jumper cable from the reefer, and that's only when it's running. But even the reefer is pretty much more cost effective than idling the truck. I mean, I don't know what these little Yanmar engines use for fuel, but for the most part we're running refrigerated freight, so I could leave it on overnight. And what I can do is I could buy a mini split for like $700. Like Mike, the guy that I was hanging out with yesterday, he had one on his Columbia and it worked great, but he had 3 batteries under the bunk dedicated just for that, and then he had a switch in between them that would charge the batteries when the voltage got over a certain point on the truck. But I can simplify it and I can just run it directly to the truck batteries, because it is 12 volt, and I could run the power off the reefer, and the reefer can keep it charged because it's got a fairly big alternator on it, so it'll do real good. So I think maybe that's what we'll do, and then we won't really have anything to hang on the frame. And realistically speaking, it's nice to have an APU in the wintertime so you can kind of circulate coolant. But to be honest with you, if it's cold, I'm going to idle anyway, so the engine stays warm and the fuel stays warm on the truck anyway. So these common rail engines, they start really well. I mean, like this truck is 0 degrees. It starts just like it is when it's hot out, so it doesn't really bother it. It's just a matter of fuel gelling and stuff and freezing up on you. So it's kind of a cool deal. Oh, there they go. They're starting to unload us. Well, we got out of there. Great place. But I had a 10 o'clock appointment, and at 10:30 we rolled out. Spent some time on the phone with Uncle Dano with Music City Transport, and I unloaded it fairly quickly. No lumpers here. They do have overnight parking, so that's kind of nice. I didn't park there though because I didn't know how it's going to be, if it's going to be loud or not. Truck stop down the road, the Sinclair was actually really nice, all the room in the world, so that worked out. We're gonna go to the Maverick down here and wash our windows and maybe get ourselves a breakfast burrito that's gonna make us awful farty later, because that's what Maverick likes to do. And then we're gonna go pick up this load and start heading east, go home. So kind of was a rush deal getting out of there, because I had to go put my load locks back in, and they needed the dock right away. So no filming for you guys. But you believe me, I mean, I left, right? So that kind of worked out. And yeah, we're gonna go pick this up. Hopefully it's not a bad deal. Hopefully they load it fairly quickly and we just get out. We have a noon appointment, so if we get out of there fairly decent, I'm hoping maybe we can make it back to like Laramie or something, because we gotta be in Kenosha Sunday night with this. Technically Monday morning at 1 a.m., but I'm gonna call that Sunday night. 72 degrees. Start, stop. Some sort of a medical supplies. I came in here the wrong way and like whipped a real quick blindside in here. It's pretty sweet. You guys will have to believe me. Had to slide our axles back so nobody's mad at us. Alright, let's go put this in the hole. It's got those little stupid deals, so you gotta watch out for your doors. You know, rip them off. Then it'll be fun. It ain't like drive-in doors. We can go to Home Depot and get you some plywood and put them back on. Freaking rut over here. You're trying to back in gently, and the truck don't want to go because there's a rut. It's in a rut. No, it's not a rut. It's all good. Alright, let's save that clock. Sleeper. Let's go. Yeah, I still haven't moved that switch. I just got used to it. I just like to complain. And just like that, we're out of there. The guy got pretty mad because I was kind of trying to film, and said, you cannot do that here. Medical supplies, I guess. So we are loaded. We are on an 84. We're heading towards Wyoming. Look at them mountains over there. Footballs could be thrown. Got like 39,000 pounds on. I don't know what the hell it is. I think it's saline. Or just boogieing. So we got a pretty good load on. Reefer's on. Start, stop, 72 degrees. Probably will never even run, really. All right. Let's go home. Chasing this cloud all day. I don't know if we'll run into it or not. That right there is Elk Mountain. We just passed Rollins. Actually just went by Sinclair. Been trucking right along. You guys see the rainbow? Right over there. Pretty fly. Familiar signs. We're not going there though. There ain't no money there. Tiny's working so hard, pulling Sherman almost to the top. Full load. Full load of saline. Guess that's what we're hauling. Almost to the top. Doing pretty good. Elevation is what kills you too. It kills a lot of power. And this is pretty damn high up here. I guess they'll tell us here in a second how high we are. But 40 miles an hour, I'll take it. For such a tall geared truck up this hill. Well, there's that torque. Grab another gear, now it's gonna haul ass. I just don't like the beat on it because it'll go up this gear, 10th gear, and then pulling this hill, but it'll be at like 1250, 1300 RPM, and I don't like that. It'll do it, but I don't like it. I like to let it breathe. Almost to the top.
I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. At last she reached the top of the mountain.
Yeah, right here, it'll tell us our elevation. Right there. 8,640 feet. So, air's thinner. Cooling's less efficient, everything's less efficient at this kind of elevation. So luckily it cooled down. It's only 60 degrees out. Alrighty, there's the Lincoln Head Monument. (9:01 Central Time PM). Can you guys believe how late I am slaving away? Jeez. Oh, looks like Smokey Bear got himself a customer. It's a box truck too. Those guys are sketchy. Beautiful Cheyenne, Wyoming. We're gonna go call it a night here, and we're gonna park in Cheyenne, as my buddy Pat would say it. That's right. Probably stop at the same place we stopped when we were coming out, the TA. So if anybody wants to hang out, by the time you see this, I won't be there. Sorry. This is how it works. I can't do nothing about that. Just can't. There's a cue to these videos, guys. Alright, well, I guess I'll see when we get there. We're about 10 minutes away, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I guess let's see. Let's wait for a mile marker together. We're coming up to the 367, I think. Yep, Pilot. Yeah, 10 miles. 10 miles. Well, we made it. Oh, come on. With any luck, that reefer ain't gonna be turning on at all tonight. Saving all them fuels. So we're gonna get fuel in Sydney, Nebraska again tomorrow. It did go up a little bit, not by much. It's $2.99 a gallon right now. We got it for $2.94. But we still have plenty of fuel left, which is why I'm driving this truck once again. We got about 35,000 pounds on the back of this spread. And it is riding like a dream. I'm going to tell you guys that. My buddy that keeps turning on me. There we go. No doubt he'll turn as soon as I pull out. Truck stop's pretty full over there, so he came parked in the dirt. Truck's dirty anyway right now, so what the hell? Every time I walk around the truck, I always make sure the wheel seals are dry, or the brakes are dry, no wheel seals are leaking. That's why I'm always looking under, in case anyone's wondering. Check the coolant real quick, because it's been kind of being finicky. It's either too much or not enough. Can't hit it right. So I'm gonna check it out. Probably be best to check in the morning too when it's cold, but I want to see where it's at right now after pulling all these hills. Ooh, she's stuck. Yeah, she's plumped to the top. I don't know, I guess it's if I leave it at the cold fill. Ooh, this intercooler pipe is hot. I bet you the other side is cold. Let's go touch it. I'm working hard. A little colder. I have to replace the steers, even though these are wearing great and they're still in real good shape. The problem is when we had drivers in this truck is the 55 angle wheel cut, and you can see this side's starting to wear out. And when you turn them too hard, it does that. And it's not alignment, it's not shocks, it's not tire pressures or anything, because you can see the tires wearing perfectly all the way around. It always gets you like that, because when you turn your wheel all the way to the right, literally has no support here, and the wheel flops around like it's loose. So other than that, I mean, it's a legal tire. I just don't like it. But anyway, when I leave it at the cold fill line, it'll suck it up and drop a little bit. But when I fill it a little bit over the cold fill line, then it stays too full. So I don't know. I think it's like spitting it out or something like that, and now it's happy, so whatever. Could have been the elevation too. I know this truck sat for a while, so it could have evaporated a little bit and didn't see it. I did wrap the exhaust, because these freaking lines here, dude, they take a beating. Like, you can touch this right now. Like, I have my hand on this. This is stupid hot. I can't. That's like, you know, right there, it's burning me. But this, to put my hand on it, that header wrap really works. So that's just AC condensation right there. Sure, wheel seals are dry. Yep. I always like to just check. I mean, got nothing but time. Might as well make sure your equipment's good. Yep, good there. Look for anything irregular. Fuel filter's starting to get some life. I might have to drain that guy. Probably do that in the morning. Oil's probably settled by now, so let's give it a look. Full. Kind of hard to see. Give it a sniff. So that's all she wrote for today, folks. And all that white stuff you saw around the reservoir, that's for me spilling it everywhere. No, it's not pushing it or leaking it. I think it's fine now. I think it was just from sitting forever. And the first day it was kind of like, I don't know. It didn't want to know which level it needed to be at, but now it looks to be good. So, all right, we'll catch you guys in the morning. I will make sure to bring you guys along. Thanks for watching, and do it for Dale.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone.
No doubt I'll be paying for this later.